I want to become the strongest player on a server where armor trims give players insane superhero abilities, like spawning swarms of strong mobs or blowing up players with heat-seeking missiles. And as I was mining diamonds to create more armor trims, I had a weird conversation with my teammate. Alright, now that I'm the leader of the team, I'm gonna request—
Who made you the leader?
Bro, I literally made the team, bro.
Huh, okay.
I had to prove that I was the more fitting leader, so I used the Diamond Trim's ability to end a player and prove my strength. Later though, while I was offline, Clown destroyed a 3v1, making my kill look tiny and useless. Now, my teammate ClownPierce is actually a YouTuber known for his PvP skill and has done insane stuff like this before. I actually was a really big fan of him, and I always wanted to dominate servers, just like he did. But as I ran around the server, I thought about how I only ever killed one person. Clown just won a 3v1 with ease. If I really wanted to prove myself as a leader, I'd have to step up my game, and soon an opportunity came to me. Oh, I see them all, holy— These players were hungry for blood, and I was still in weak armor since I took a long break. I wanted to run from this fight to survive, but this was a fight that Clown would take. So if I wanted to be above Clown, I had to fight back. And as I chased down the last player, I thought about how scared he probably felt. He had tried to get a free kill off of me, and now he ran, knowing that there was nothing he could do to survive this. This showed me a taste of what it felt like to be feared. And this was just the beginning. Speaking of just the beginning, this is only my 9th video on this entire channel, so if you want to say you've been here since the start and be an OG, make sure you're subscribed before it's too late. I ended up getting in a call with Cloud and showing him this fight, and his response actually surprised me.
Okay, that's impressive.
This meant a lot to me coming from ClownPierce, and we just talked about random stuff for a while I set up a base for my team and got a stacked gear set.
You should make a private base instead.
I should, but I just want to help my team out, you know?
Interesting.
What? But while I was setting up the base, the owner of the server said something that would make surpassing Clown 10 times harder.
Okay, after the first week, the official Bazaar tier list is going to be made with all the players in it, just so teams are going to be more balanced and everything.
This was kind of a good thing because it was a surefire way for me to be officially above ClownPierce. But the issue was, I now only have 6 days left to prove myself as the official strongest. And this is my current tier. It's not acceptable at all. So I knew from now on I couldn't waste any time. I ended up finishing the base for my team by the time that Clown went to bed. So I decided to log off for the night and play a different— What the f? But when I logged on the next day, I was met with some horrible news. While I was offline, a team called the Crusaders raided my base that I just built for my teammates, griefing it completely and killing my teammates who were inside of it, just trying to get gear. The reason I did this is because they heard that I killed an entire team by myself and wanted to weaken me so that the same wouldn't happen to them. These people broke multiple server rules just to inconvenience me. And knowing Clown, he wouldn't rest until he took revenge, so that's what I had to do to prove myself. To say the least, I was furious, so in my anger, I triggered an exploit that would give me infinite access to the Netherite Shrim's ability, blinding players upon touching it. This was an insanely powerful ability that would soon bite me in the back, but I didn't know that, so I triggered it anyway. I then searched the entire world map until I found the Crusaders, the players who griefed my team. Since Clown hasn't died yet, dying here would cement me as worse than him, but winning this outnumbered fight would bump me up the official tier list for sure. But regardless, now it was time to get revenge for my team.
Soul's getting— oh, he's leaving us. He's going to the ship that I already looted.
Yes!
He had a dolphin with Dutch Rider! Oh my god!
How many gaps do you have, man?
Over a stack. I'll be fine.
Actual bro.
He has so much gas.
Oh my god, this lag is not helping. No.
I killed Boo
Nice.
Blue.
Water?
He killed Boo Blue.
Nice for you guys.
Got him. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Nice.
I was successful in getting revenge, just like ClownPierce would have. But that was way too close, and things are only going to get harder. And I actually managed to go up in the tier list, which is huge, because I don't have a ton of time left to be number 1. At this point, I had no base to gear up at, aka nowhere to get PvP stuff to surpass Clown. So later that day, I decided to make my own private base, thousands of blocks away from spawn. I don't know who leaked my team's base coordinates, but ClownPierce was right, that a private base is the only real secure base. So I used the amethyst trim to make my base in an ancient city. Amethyst's power stops hostile mobs from attacking. I talked to Clown about random stuff while setting up the ancient city
What's
base.
your goal on the server?
I think being number 1 on the tier list, I think that'd be pretty cool, you know?
Are you sure you want to go for that title?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And eventually, I ended up finishing setting it up and logging off, but this ended up being a huge mistake. I got on a few hours later to find out Clown was taking a 1v7 at spawn. I didn't want Clown to outshine me again, so I took off my amethyst set and put on my netherite set to help PvP with Clown when... Oh, fuck. No fucking way, bro. By the time I retrieved my gear and got to spawn, ClownPierce had already killed most of the enemies.
Oh, is he going into a cave?
He's dead. Clown now has the most kills on the entire server, which means I'm still below him in the tier list. And there is a way that I can surpass Clown soon, but since I died to a warden and Clown just won a 1 versus like 8, I was moved down on the tier list. Like, what? I only have 5 days to prove myself as number 1, so immediately I made a plan to quickly get a lead on Clown. Tomorrow there'll be an auction where players can trade and sell members of their team, and I'm going to rig this thing full of TNT so I can get a ton of kills at once and kill every player before ClownPierce does. And while I set this up, let me tell you why this is so important to me. On every server I've been on, I've always been second in skill and overall power. I was always only good at PvP.
Bro thinks he's the leader.
But I knew my true potential, so for the past 3 months, I have practiced with some incredibly skilled players who have helped me immensely improve. My point is, this was my one opportunity to be the number 1 player, and I was not gonna throw it away, no matter what.
You finished setting up that trap, right?
Yeah, everything's ready. I chose to tell Clown about the trap. Although I'm competing with him, the last thing I need is an angry ClownPierce hunting me down 24/7. Clown couldn't make it to the auction though, which is actually a good thing, because I'm going to fight all the surviving players at the same time right after I blow everything up. By now, everyone was stacked up with a full PvP inventory, and I'm going to take a 1v13 against them. But something was off. These players all had infinite resistance, strength, and speed from using a glitch from the Emerald Gem's ability, Infinite of 1 Beacon effect. I knew about this glitch, and I knew how to do it as well, but I didn't use it on purpose because I thought it was clear everyone was against glitches, but I guess not. So I triggered my blindness glitch and got myself ready. As the auction commenced, I knew it was too late to go back. After this,
Everyone would know my goals.
it would literally be my team versus
Nah, bro! Nah! Who said that? Nah, bro! Nah, bro! Guys.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay. Lucky is dead. Okay.
What the heck? Oh, Main's killing people, Main's killing people, Main's killing people.
ManePear, who do we kill?
Already, bro? You're kidding.
We didn't even get that.
Okay, so...
We didn't really get that long.
Immediately, my goal was to run as much as possible so I can get one of them separated.
Is that
Jaden, bro!
He's about to die. He's about to die.
Wow, Nate, I'm gonna help you.
No ClownPierce, just ManePear all alone. I'm actually so bad.
Nice!
I'm actually so
Beautiful!
bad. I'm so bad, dude.
I knew that cave fights were my strong suit, so I tried to go into more caves, but they knew better than me.
Hey, don't go underground. Don't go underground with ManePear. Don't go underground with me. I'm saying that now. Don't go underground.
Soon it was too late, and Clown got on to help, but he kept trying to stop me from fighting these players to surpass him. Yo, oh my gosh.
Let's get out of here. Let's run right now.
We can win this fight.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in the mood to fight this right now. So, if we get you to safety, I'm gonna log out. Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay.
Good luck.
This was very suspicious, as Clown knew my goal of being the strongest. I started a 7v1 as soon as I told him about it, purposely not telling me about the fight. Come to think of it, Clown was also the only one who knew about my team's private base coords and wasn't at the base. Now it was clear that ClownPierce is trying to take my spot as the number 1 player, since he isn't used to being in second place. So after Clown left, I immediately turned around to finish the fight, since I didn't think I would get another opportunity to go up in the tier list.
No,
I think everything just happened
right
too quickly for anyone to like comprehend it.
Main's
I mean,
chasing, I
let's just
think.
talk. No,
Yep,
no,
Main's
let's just
chasing.
talk
Hey,
about-
you guys, Main's chasing.
Okay, what is ManePear doing here? Hello?
He's just trying to. He's baiting us.
Where's everyone gone? Or...
They're running from me.
Your pants.
Lucky,
Hey,
what
get
are you
back.
doing?
Lucky, get back. Lucky, get back.
Why are they trying to run? I don't understand. Fight me. Now they want to fight. How many of them is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They didn't want to fight underground. I didn't want to fight them on land. So the fight was over, and it was a stalemate. They still wanted to continue their auction though. So I stared at them, knowing I had to end each of these players before the end of the day, or else I'd have wasted the opportunity to move up in the tier list. All 8 of them is crazy, bro. Immediately, I went back to my private base from earlier, because I knew that once I re-geared, I could drain them and kill them all in order to get revenge and move up in the tier list. But as I made my way back, Clown tells me to not kill them. I was annoyed that he was trying to hold me back, and I told him that I was gonna do anyway, but Clown didn't like the idea at all.
Main bro, trust me, it'll be so much better for you in the future if you just at least wait.
I finally agreed and planned to get revenge later, so I attended the auction. Clown decided to trade an inexperienced player called Aspect in exchange for a pretty strong player to join our team.
Bro, like you can't trade me out, bro. I need to be in this team.
The reason he was so upset is because every kill a player gets counts as a point to their team, and the team that has the most points by the end of the week gets to change any role of their choosing. Keep this system in mind because it becomes very important later in the video. Aspect wanted to stay on our team because we had the most points, and I felt a little bit bad for it. I didn't really care, and it wasn't my choice anyway. The rest of the auction was pretty boring, and in all honesty, I was just spaced out on making a plan to kill these guys. But not after too long, the auction ended, so I decided to enact my plan by having my teammate loosely follow some server members to their base and simply waiting until he messaged me their coordinates. I only had a few hours left to kill these guys to move up in the tier list, so as soon as I got the coordinates, I went to their base to get revenge. Oh my god, I f***ing killed them all! After getting revenge on the Camel Crusaders again, I dropped off their gear to my teammates before going to their Crunch Crew's base, the other team that was at the auction. I had to get revenge on them as well, but by now they already caught on.
He literally killed all of them. So yeah, no, we need to log off, bro. Like we're next, bro.
As I was dropping off the gear to my teammates, I was dragged into a VC with the spokesperson of the Crunch Crew. So what are you accusing me of exactly? It's just not very clear to me.
Okay, so we're accusing you of having, let's just say, for lack of better words, a glitch that could really change the outcome of the server in your favor. If you wanna summarize it as that.
I mean, I really just don't know anything about this. Like,
and the reason we have this is, I am led to believe that you might have used this to take care of the other team.
I mean, the thing is, you guys were, and your team wasn't that 8v1 against me, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do want, like, to get revenge, but if you guys are willing to drop me these false accusations, then I will be willing to take that as a peace treaty from your team. This was bad. If these people told everyone about my glitch, I would be banned and not be able to be the strongest player. I wouldn't even be on the tier list at all. The gist of the call was that they knew about my glitch and wanted to put me into an alliance with the team, or else they would tell everybody about it. Right now, there are 4 teams on the server, and at this point, the only ones who didn't know about my glitch were my team and another team called the Sleepy Squad. I'm gonna be fully honest. The only reason I didn't want my team to know about my glitch is because I didn't want Clown to think I was weak. But I also didn't want the Sleepy Squad to know about it, because once they did, they would have more than enough evidence to get me banned off of the server. If Team Crunch Crew spreads any rumors involving ManePear or attacks main, Mane has full right to kill him as much as he wants. If ManePear decides to kill any member of the Crunch crew, he must forfeit his ability and give 10 points to the Crunch crew. I had no choice but to sign this contract, otherwise I would be banned. What made it worse is that I couldn't tell my team about it because I didn't want them to find out about my glitch. I went back to my base feeling defeated. I wanted to log off for the night and think of a plan later, but what I came back to changed everything. There's no way, bro. There's actually no way. So unnecessary, bro. A member of the Crunch crew searched for my base and used an illegal mod to find and grief. I don't mention this in the video anywhere, but this is my 3rd or 4th base that I've made because they keep getting found by players using illegal mods. I couldn't complain though. Even though I was trying to level the playing field, it was my own fault for using such a powerful exploit. Little did I know, my base getting grief was the best thing that could have happened. Later that day, I decided to head to spawn so I could meet with my teammates and set up a new base. But little did I know how big of a mistake this would be.
I'm about to die. They're jumping me, bro. They're jumping me. What do I do?
My closest teammate was being jumped by the same people that I had just made a contract with. I didn't want to help him fight, otherwise I would probably get banned, but I knew if it were ClownPierce, he would have chosen to help his allies. So I wanted to be number 1 instead of Clown. I had to take the risk, so I potted up to help my teammate.
Bro, Silver. Please, bro.
I'm still 1,000 blocks out, so. I mean, where are you? I'm about to 2v1 the packs and okay.
2v1ing souls in last spot. I can easily drop souls. Got him.
Okay, Loki, I'm fighting now. I'm gonna fighting.
They're carding! They're carding! What the? That's not allowed! What? A player on the Crunch crew was using TNT minecarts, and since the server is on hard mode, they were capable of one-shotting any player. Since neither Clown or me have died on the server, I had to be very careful to make sure I didn't die before Clown, or else I'd be stuck below him in the tier list.
Is he actually? Oh shoot, bro. Oh, you're withering. Is this permanent withering I'm about to get? Water, bro. Okay, I just got carded, bro. I just got carded. Great, bro. Great.
Redstone?
Yeah.
I'm good.
What is permanent?
He's carding. Got him.
Nice.
Good stuff, bro.
Each
After this fight, I knew since I broke the contract with the Crunch crew, I was probably gonna get banned, so I started going to my base to store my items for my teammates to use, until ClownPierce joined my call. At this point, I knew it would be pointless to try and be number 1 since I wouldn't even be on the server, so I decided to tell Clown about the contract and the glitch, since I'd probably be banned anyway. But to my surprise, instead of being disappointed in me, he said,
James broke the contract by griefing Mane's base. That counts as an attack. Mane isn't getting banned.
What? He did that? I had no idea.
She showed me the Twitch clip. I know you were in this call. So he griefed my base, but he broke the rules by griefing my base, and then told your team my base codes, which that is more than an attack, because that was the only place where I could gear up.
This is true. Okay. I mean, do you not think it's a stretch though to say that griefing your base is an attack? Like, cause like I feel like when you said attack in the contract, it's like fight.
It needs to specify an attack on his person or player, but it doesn't. It just says an attack on ManePear. Therefore, his possessions also apply.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I guess then technically they broke the contract.
Clown had argued with the server owner and proved that the contract to get me banned was not valid, and I didn't know why. It was almost like Clown was trying to make me feel safe, so I wouldn't contest it, and I did not plan on falling for that. Anyway, Clown is still above me in the tier list, but thankfully, tomorrow there's gonna be an event where each team gets 1 guest to protect for the day, and this would be the perfect opportunity to get some sneaky kills and catch up to ClownPierce. But going to the event would prove to be a horrible mistake on my part. I got pretty lucky with my guest, as my team got a player who's actually really good at the game.
Can I take this shovel that we have in this chest? I would actually be kind of fire if I just dug away from people.
And as we made potions, I realized that if I were the one to kill at least 1 or a few of the guests, I would 100% be moved up on the tier list and get closer to surpass Clown, since obviously, you know, it's not easy ending someone who's being protected by like 10 people. With this in mind, we set out to battle, and I locked in on the first guest I saw, the guest for the Crunch crew.
I don't know who I'm fighting half the time.
Yes, it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, Leo, I'm trying to target Leo.
Oh wait, we actually should be targeting Leo, right?
I'm dead.
Jump. Oh! We got ManePear!
And just like that, I received my first combat death before Clown did, and I was moved down on the tier list. I was beyond angry. The event was about trying to end the guests, not me, but they were focused on killing me the entire time. The server members have broken kit rules to try and one-shot me, abused glitches to get every potion effect, illegally killed my teammates, used hacks to find my bases. I didn't even include this in the video, but 5 of my bases have been found and griefed, so I was forced to use random bases to even have a chance to gear up. And even after all of this, when they couldn't kill me, they used an underhanded method and even sacrificed their own teammate to kill me. So from now on, I was done trying to play fair, leveling the playing field. Clown was not being treated like this, so if I wanted to surpass Clown, I'd have to go 10 times harder than he did. I logged off after the event, and the next day, I used every glitch I had access to end over 11 players.
ManePear, get on the server! Help me!
Even going as far as blackmailing players for the teammates' coordinates, but killing them anyway. After this, everybody was scared to even log on to the server, and I was even able to move up in the tier list. But when the player who got me killed logged on, I flew too close to the sun trying to get revenge. Hello, Tay. I wanted to end Tay and use that kill to move up on the tier list, but there was an issue. What is that? Trim.
Iron?
Use your ability on me.
No. Nah, it's quartz, it's quartz, it's quartz.
The quartz trim allows any player to escape a fight instantly with its speed 2 and full invisibility. It was almost like he was anticipating my arrival. So I threatened to blow up his base if he didn't drop his gear. 7, 6, 5, 4.
Fine, bro.
He eventually dropped it, so I killed him. What a shame. What a shame.
Very good. I like it.
But when he respawned and grabbed his set, I tried to chase him and get it back. Drop your gear, bro. How much time should I give him, Clown, to drop it?
Give him 10 seconds. Already done the main man.
8.
Okay, wait, stop. I'm not dropping, I'm dropping.
What?
Oh!
What? Hey!
Oh my god!
What?
Fuck you!
Dude, did you have a trap? Did you have a trap?
I don't give a shit, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Oh god.
I gave Clown the cores to finish the job, but I'd already been moved down on the tier list and died 3 times before Clown even died once. I logged off, and at this point, I would need an actual miracle to happen for me to surpass Clown.
Okay.
Clown arrived at the base to finish it off, but there were active players there grinding for gear. He decided to try and end them, and he succeeded with one of them, but they called for backup. Eventually, he was forced into a cave, and consequently, received his first death. This was huge. Clown stayed the highest, but I moved up in the tier list as the server thought that our skill gap was smaller. But the issue was that when I logged back onto the server, the same player who I had killed on the first day was at my spawn point, ready to get revenge. So you guys are just like using your bases, bro?
So that's just the truth of the matter.
Stop, bro.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I knew I had to escape to save my spot on the tier list, so I pulled a trick to get out of there alive. Willie, get on, fast. He's killing me. Fuck, Smiley, he's at the base.
How low are you?
Liar, bro.
The same teammate who I risked baiting myself to save returned the favor and killed a player trying to kill me, and I was able to get his gear. And because of my quick thinking on top of Clown's death, I was put right behind him in the tier list, but tomorrow was the last day, and at this point, simply killing players won't move me up since everyone's been killing each other for the past week. I needed something insane, something difficult that would replace me with Clown in an instant. Something like killing ClownPierce. Killing Clown wouldn't be an easy task at all. This guy survived an entire year on a server of people trying to kill him. Clearly, brute force wouldn't work, so I had to think smart. Most of the time, when Clown wins a 1v1 against me, it's because he conserves his resources and plays defensive, ultimately breaking my armor and outlasting me in a fight. But when I went against Clown, he simply dies before either of us are drained. All I had to do was find a way to last longer than him in a fight, at least long enough to drop him. I experimented with arrow spamming, but the enchantment required to do so was banned. I thought a void trap would be a good idea, but Clown has survived many of these, and I don't have enough time to set one up. I thought this project was doomed until I came up with a game-changing strategy. I like to call this one the tier topper, since, you know, I'm using it to get number 1 on the tier list. Yeah, maybe I should just leave it unnamed. The diamond armor trim allows the player to store 5 extra inventory slots, and I can store an extra netherite set in this hotbar. After about 5 minutes into the fight, when I've used 5 potions, I switch back to my netherite set, as the blindness from the netherite catches opponents off guard all the time and just drops them. Since the diamond trim's arrows do 20 durability per hit, I could switch between draining and dropping depending on the circumstances of the fight, almost guaranteeing me the W. And with a little bit of testing, this strategy came out to be almost unbeatable, especially if you're not prepared for it. So I grinded out the materials and then met up with Clown for the final fight before I was officially declared the strongest player on the server. Clown, you wanna know why I called you here?
Yeah, what's up?
I want a 1v1, and either we're 1v1ing or I'm killing you. That's how it's gonna be. Like,
so you're betraying?
No. What do you? I'm betraying. You know, it's very clear that, you know, we've had this like thing going on. We're trying to one up each other and like, you know, see whoever is the strongest. You've just been so suspicious. Like I know you leaked my team's base coordinates and you were being suspicious.
I leaked your team's base coordinates? I've never set foot in our team's base. I made my own.
Yeah, but you had the coords, bro. And do you know how sus you were being?
What? Why? What? Okay, what reason would I have to leak our team's base coordinates? Do you not think I want to win?
You probably just didn't want me to surpass you or something.
Surpass me in what?
Just being number 1, strongest in the server.
Man, we're on the same side here. Don't you understand? There's no strongest on the server. There's no trophy for that. There's a trophy for being the winning team.
Okay, well, you took that 8v1 and, you know, you didn't, like, say anything to me about it. Like, it kind of seems like you're trying to...
I absolutely told you about that. And you had no gear because of the warden, and I had to fight that alone. And that's fine. I got us points. The only reason I took that fight, the only reason I fight anyone, is to get points for our team.
How about the conversation we had about our goals? And like you were being really weird about, like I was like, I want to be the strongest, and you're just being like, are you sure you want to do that? You're just being suspicious.
Look, if somebody's the definite strongest on the server, then that's just a target that we don't need on our backs.
I don't know, bro. It's just like, okay, how about the time that we were AV1ing after the auction, and you told me to go back. Like you just told me to, like when you joined the game, instead of helping me fight, you just like tried to make me leave the fight.
Look, man, when I took that AV1, I had a hard gear advantage. They didn't even have strength pots. You were equal gear on an 8v1. And that's not a risk we need to take. We had just killed some of them with the auction trap. The right choice after that is to get out.
Okay, how about...
We don't want to feed them points. We don't want to lose gear. We don't want to be at a disadvantage. We want to take the win and come back another time.
But after that, even after that, I said that I was going to come back and kill them, but you like were telling me not to. By your own logic, that would have been free points.
No, it wouldn't have, made because there's 8 fully geared players right there ready to kill us. Look, if you just went in and kill people again, people would just get annoyed at you. They'd see you as the guy that can't stop fighting everybody, right? It's just better for you in the future if you just didn't fight them there. You pulled off the trap, and they wanted to get on with the auction.
I don't know. It's just suspicious. And like... I don't know. I just feel like it's too many like coincidences and little things, bro.
Alright, look. We can 1v1, but I do see potential in you. And all I was trying to do was help you become a good villain. If I wanted to surpass you, I wouldn't have stopped you from getting banned. And I wouldn't try to avenge you when you died at Tay's base. So, either you can do this alone and be the strongest or whatever, or we can do this together and win.
I guess you do have a point. Alright, Clown. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I thought it was a lot different than it actually was.
It's okay. I understand. I'm just glad we talked things out.
I completely forgot about the point system that I mentioned earlier. Winning the event to change the server rules is what Clown was going for, and he didn't care about being the strongest. The tier list would be made tomorrow, so I went to bed thinking that I ultimately failed my mission, but I woke up to an announcement. The official tier list, with me in first place. It turns out Clown knew how much this meant to me, so he messaged the owner of the server to put me above him because of all the trials and tribulations that I faced. It felt incredible being number 1 on the server, but it really wasn't all that. ClownPierce had gone out his way to save my goal, even though I preyed on his downfall and celebrated his defeats. The truth is, I spent these 7 days learning what it takes to be number 1, and how to be a good server threat from the person who is best at it. I got to spend a week learning from someone who I've looked up to for years, and to me, that is much more valuable than any placement on a tier list.